Despite chillier temperatures this weekend, golf is off to an early start. On Thursday, Delane Cleveland gave us a taste of spring, with courses opening earlier than what's typical. Edinburgh USA Golf Course in Brooklyn Park is one course that opened early, this after its busiest year to date.
Edinburgh Golf Shop, this is Brian. How may I help you?
It's that unmistakable sound of spring. The weather is warm. The snow has mostly melted.
Yeah, we're open Thursday and Friday.
And at Brooklyn Park's Edinburgh USA, it's time to tee off.
Look at the weather. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous.
After being cooped up for the last several months, dozens of people took the opportunity to get outside and play the game they love.
It just takes you out of like that seasonal depression almost. It feels like your summer, you're out here with your friends, your family, whoever you're with, feeling the fresh air and doing something fun with people you like to be around.
Opening day at Edinburgh is typically the first week of April. But with warmer weather in the forecast this week, operations manager Andy Weiss made the call to open March 13th.
Being a municipal golf course and supporting the city of Brooklyn Park, it's awesome when we can open up this time of year and extend the season.
While this may seem early, they likely won't be able to match last year's pace when they opened on March 2nd and eventually set a course record.
We had over 45,000 rounds last year, and that was our most in the history of our golf course.
Warmer March weather is certainly good for business, but for the golfers themselves, there's something deeper.
There's no feeling like being out here, so whenever you can, you want to try and get out.
Hitting into a net doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, you've got the electronics now, but again, it just being outside makes a huge difference.
As long as Mother Nature continues to cooperate, it could be another good year, both for the course,
There you are. You have a wonderful day.
and the clients who depend on nice weather.
Hopefully spring has sprung. We'll get through this weekend's weather and we should be okay.
Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Another popular local course, Golden Valley's Brookview, opened for the season on March 8th. A Brooklyn Center nonprofit is receiving state funds to help connect African immigrants with employment and other critical resources. African Career Education and Resource Inc., or ACER, was awarded $350,000. The nonprofit largely focuses on immigrants living in Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, Maple Grove, Crystal, Robbinsdale, and New Hope. The northwest suburbs are home to an estimated 45,000 African immigrants.
Our role is to build that bridge. We have folks in our community who are interested in the healthcare field, who have barriers to overcome. So how do we help to close those barriers?
Sitati Munene says the money will go specifically towards scholarships for healthcare job training, daycare assistance, and entrepreneur support. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development also announced it's giving $400,000 in grants to startup companies. One of those grants is helping a medical company based in Golden Valley. Delve Health created a digital platform that connects with wearable health devices. It sends clinical trial data directly to researchers, saving participants a trip to the doctor's office. The company's CEO says they're in a growth period, and the roughly $30,000 grant they received will help with expansion plans.
Every dime is important, and every movement is important. Marketing and advertising is very critical to make sure that when we speak about what we do, people truly understand.
Two other medical startup companies in Golden Valley also received grants. You can find them on our website at ccxmedia.org. We often think of crocheting as a hobby associated with an older generation, but middle schoolers at Wayzata West Middle School have caught the crafting craze. In today's School Spotlight, Sarah Allen shows us how these students are reaping the rewards of the non-screen hobby.
Do you know how to go the other direction then?
These students at Wayzata West Middle School are hooked on crocheting.
There you go. You did it!
I'm working on a vest that has cable stitches, but I'm learning the cable stitch, so it's kind of a work in progress.
The school's crochet club meets once a week during My Time, a flexible learning time designed to give students a chance to study for a test, talk to a teacher, or for these students, learn something new like crocheting.
When I crochet, I feel very accomplished.
The students gather in Alicia Knabenschuh's art room to practice the art.
It was surprising to me that the students came to me last year and wanted to do this, because that's what it's kind of tied to, oh, this is what my grandmother did.
But these aren't your typical grandma handiwork items.
So what are you making still? Are you doing this one?
The students have made shirts, purses, and pillows with their own flair.
We also were making what we called worry worms, and we were putting them around the school, something that they could handle in their hands if they had a bad day or something like that.
Crocheting has another benefit too. It helps with mental health.
I oftentimes will see kids that need to fidget or be doing something with their hands. And so I've seen students take the skills that they have from Crochet Club and actually use it in spaces when they're just needing to do something to calm their mind and relax.
In the days of high tech, this low tech activity that only requires a hook and yarn is helping kids to unwind without the use of a screen.
Instead of watching a video, I could listen to music while crocheting and do that for hours as well.
It's also given Evelyn an outlet for her creativity and being social.
And I get to spend time doing it with my friends.
For School Spotlight, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
There are around 30 students in the club, and as Sarah found out, their creativity is limitless. One student even made a crocheted brain she uses to help in another class.